Welcome back in the room. 1, 2, 3, back in the room. So we lost connection basically. What happened was I got the blue screen of death. My laptop just completely shut down. So that was interesting. And it was still recording live, which is even better. And then, so I put the kettle on, made myself a nice cup of Joe. What's going to happen, isn't it? It won't be the first time. It's not the first time. Definitely won't be the last time. So what we're talking about momentum, and we're talking about how you've got to start creating content basically to get that momentum. Because if you don't have that, you're just not going to get anywhere. It's like, what are the alternatives? You've just got to start pumping out content. There is no alternative. Well, marketing doesn't work. Well, great, don't do it then. How's your business going to work? Well, I don't know. Well, we'll just do what we've always done. How's that worked for you? Oh, yeah, good point. So it's not going to work. You've got to start pumping out content. You've got to start pumping out as much content as you can. Obviously, not just any old crap, but you've got to start having ideas. You know, so for example, I did on my live today, I made some notes. Just headlines, and I talk about the headlines. And we talked about 2 different types of marketing, awareness and direct response, and then 6 different types of marketing that you could do. It's just about putting content out there and helping people get an idea as to what they can do in terms of their marketing. Because most people haven't got a clue. And they daren't go live sometimes. So they're like, oh my gosh, I'm so scared about going live. What if something goes wrong? Well, something did go wrong. We got a blue screen of death because I use not an Apple Mac, and I wouldn't use an Apple Mac, by the way, but we just use a laptop, and so we got the blue screen of death. And so what happened? I have no idea. I have no idea what went out live. It could be quite interesting. I was putting the kettle on, singing at the top of my voice, so you could have heard that. How dreadful would that have been? If people want to hate me, that would definitely give them a reason to hate me on my singing, wouldn't it? Hey guys. So there we go. Let's just see what it was. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. Nothing happened. No sound, no noise, nothing. And it's fine. It just doesn't matter. It just makes no difference. Because it's like, I think the problem here for people is that you think that you have to be this kind of newsreader or Brad Pitt or Hollywood, or you feel like you should be this just beyond amazing, slick, this film-esque type thing that you're putting out there, and it's not. That's not what people are buying into. People are buying into you. People are going to love you or hate you. You know, that's the bottom line. It doesn't matter which one it is, as long as we're doing one or the other. You know, what do you think of Dan? I don't mind. What do you mean you don't mind? I don't want you not minding. I want you to love me. I want you to hate me. To pick one. You know, don't be just fat and ugly, be just ugly. Pick a battle, you know? So that's what we want. I don't want people just not minding. I don't mind polarizing people. That's fine, because they're going to love you, they're going to hate you. Those that love you are going to buy from you. Those that hate you were never going to buy from you in the first place anyway, so perfect. But you've got to start putting content out there. When you start getting content out there, then you start getting momentum. You know, this old adage, I've heard people say it, you've not got a YouTube channel, or you've not got any videos on your YouTube channel, and they say things like, well, I haven't got any subscribers. Yeah, but you've not got any subscribers because you haven't got any videos. Yeah, but when I get some subscribers, then I'll do some videos. No, that's not how it works. That's like putting your shoes on before your socks. That's not how that stuff works. You've got to start putting content out there. So like right now, we're live on YouTube, for example, right now. We're live on Periscope right now. We're live on, what we're live on? We're live in the Facebook group. We're live on my profile. We're live on my Facebook page. And then, by the way, if you're here, please come and say hello. I can put a banner up. Let's put this banner up. So if you've got a question, please ask away. I do enjoy my banners. I need to get some more funky banners. But you should be putting content out there. Now, the problem for most people is you haven't got enough time to be putting content out. And I get that. I haven't got time to do it either. It's 8 minutes past 12. I'm here in Spain, so I'm an hour ahead. And in my schedule for the next half hour between 12 and 12:30, I'm actually supposed to be putting in a complaint against Leeds City Council because they sent a bill to an address that they just picked out of random, even though they already had my address. They just sent it to a different address that I own. So I've got a complaint. It cost me 75 quid because I never got a letter, and they're like trying to justify it. Anyway, the point is that between 12 and 12:30 my time, I'm supposed to be writing that letter, but I'm doing this. Okay, that's fine. It's only going to take me 20 minutes to write it anyway, not even now. And then afterwards, I've got a half-hour gap. But not having enough time to do this stuff is a time management issue. And yet, I know there are always more important things to do. There are always more important things to do than go live or than create some content. But the problem is for you is that if you pick a decision that you haven't got time, well, when are you going to have time? When are you going to be able to do this? Well, never. The time is now. The time is today. The time is tonight. The time is while you're sat in your car, while you pull up to the supermarket. Just record a 30-second video, a 1-minute video. We're just speaking with a content coordinator, and one of our clients did a video with a receptionist, and she was saying what her favorite color was and why she was working there, and she had an injury with her shoulder, and so that got fixed, and then she went to work with this organization, and it's a 30-second video. I have like 350 views, yet the other videos, which are 2.5-3 minutes long, get 100 views. And it's like, it's just someone talking about the shoulder, how that's now fixed, and now they work for a business that helped them. I think that was a video, right? It's crazy. It doesn't even matter. And that's the one that goes out and gets more engagement. And I don't even believe in engagement. Forget looking at views. Push content out. Fall in love with the process of putting stuff out there. Don't fall in love with getting the results. The results will surely come, right? It's like I'm in fasting mode. I'm fasting. I ate last night. I'm going to eat again tomorrow. So I'm fasting, okay? And there's people in the group and we're going, well, I've been doing this for 3 weeks and no weight has dropped off, right? My clothes look different, but no weight's dropped off. It's like, it's fine. Is the process going to work? Yes. Does the process work for almost everybody? Yes. It's very few that it doesn't work for. Right. So just do it and continue to do it and fall in love with the process. Fall in love with the idea of fasting. Right now, it's it's dinner time here. It could be, but I don't need to eat. I've got my cup of joe, got my cup of coffee. I don't need to eat until tomorrow. I've got my water as well. I just do not need to eat. That frees up a whole bunch of time. I can fall in love with the idea of not washing up, not preparing food, not wasting time eating, not then feeling crap after I've eaten the food or feeling like I need to have a nap like I did yesterday. I went for an Indian yesterday. But it frees up all this time. But your issue is a time management issue. You've got to start creating content. And if you're not going to create it today, when are you going to create it? Oh, well, I'll do it tomorrow. Well, tomorrow's tomorrow. What about today? What about going live for 30 seconds? It just makes no difference. You've got to start going live and you've got to start getting content out there and start pushing it through. Anyway, look, I hope that's useful. I'm going to rattle on about this stuff all week and we'll see how that goes. But you've got to start pushing that stuff out. If you've not got time to do it, do the 90-10. The 10% is you putting stuff out like this. The 90% is us doing the rest of it. It costs you 500 quid. Definitely worth doing. I'll put the link up anyway. But if you want to go and have a chat with us about that, then just sign up, come and have a chat, and we'll talk you through it. But you've got to start putting content out. Anyway, I better go write this letter of complaint to Leeds City Council, and I've pretty much decided with them that if they reject it, which they're going to, we're going to issue county court judgment against the Leeds City Council. I love doing that, by the way. And let's get the Yorkshire Post involved as well, shall we? We've got head of business who's on my Twitter account, so we'll go speak to Greg Wright about that as well, about Leeds City Council bullying people and sending letters to the wrong address on purpose. So anyway, that's my complaint on what to do next. Anyway, have a wicked day and we'll catch up with you later. My name's Dan Latta. Speak soon.